Sydney from Sid Plans It Out. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by. Today we're going to be planning in a section of my planner that I have not really shown yet. So I have this Faith, this is just like an undated extension pack, and I haven't done like Faith planning stuff in a while. So I did it really pretty decently last year, and then I like fell off at the end of the year, and then I started the year pretty strong, and then I like fell off completely in February, and March has been pretty good. I've gotten back into it. So this is last week. I did decently. I've been doing like the verse of the day that comes up on the Bible app on my phone, and then I have this devotional book that I bought a while ago and never really used because I don't know. For some reason, I like don't make time for this, even though it literally takes me like 10 minutes tops. I don't know. But I've been using this for the bottom section. So the first week of March, I did really well. And then last week I did okay. Not fantastic, but okay. And now we're going to do this week. So this will be the 14th through the 20th, and I want to use this seasonal type book. I'm also going to pull out this Colorful Boxes book, I believe, or maybe just normal Colorful Boxes. Honestly, who knows? Because if you've been watching, you know that I keep pulling this out and then not using it. So I don't know. We'll see. But first thing, I didn't pick out any washi, so I suck. Whoops, I kind of forgot. I guess I could just use this one. It's a little bright, but I kind of like it. I think I'm going to use that one. And in this book, I'm like all over the place. I want to use these squares, I think, and then maybe these circles also, and then these, which I don't have a ton of them left, but I think it's enough. And if it's not, I also pulled out this big color story that has this same set of stickers in it. And there are, if I could find the page, that'd be cool. There's a little bit of florals here, so I could bring those in too. Wow, the colors are kind of different. Interesting. But yeah, so I have that also. Okay, so first thing, because this is washi and it's, you know, it's see-through, I'm going to white out this. Because like I said, I'm not using it in this soap fashion. I've always been intrigued by the soap, like, method of faith, you know, journaling, faith stuff. I don't really know how to explain that with words for some reason. But I don't know. I've never been good at it. It's hard for some reason. I don't know. I'm not a fan, I guess, is really all there is to it. So I'm just going to take this washi. Ooh, no, I'm not. That's going to look bad. Okay. Well, what else could we use? I guess I could just use this washi that I used in my catch-all. I could do that. Very thin though, so I don't know. Like, I don't think it'll even, like, it won't even cover up the whiteout. So I don't know about that. I guess I could do like a couple. I don't know. Maybe we just get, I don't know, you guys. I've been using sticker books that have like washi strips in them, and then also like a dark, like a black washi, or like the first week I had like washi. Oh, I guess I just used like washi on some of it, but I didn't use whiteout. I think that's the problem. That was a mistake. Mistakes were made. So what do I want to do? How do I want to cover this? I don't know. Mistakes were made. This is a good start. Good start. I wonder if this would look okay. It's a little bit like bold, potentially, to go with these stickers, but I don't know. It might work. Let's just try it. It's not bad. I just think it's a little bit bold. But, I mean, every spread needs like a pop of bold, right? Why not? I also really like this washi. I just like never use it. This is from Live Love Posh, I believe. It came in one of her first, like, and potentially her first Posh box. I think that was the first one. So there's that. Oh my goodness. I really like these nails a lot, but let me tell you, it is definitely making planning not like impossibly hard or anything, but definitely a little bit harder because I like the little sticker bits and washi bits and all that good stuff. They're kind of hard to get off of your fingers when it's mostly your fingernail that they're on and your other fingernails are just as long. Oh my goodness, why is this not sticking? Excuse me, washi. I know you come up really easily, but I need you to stick also. Lord. Oh goodness. Yikes. So how is everybody doing today? I hope you guys are doing well. It's currently Sunday, so, you know, I'm slacking. I had all these big plans to like be really far ahead so that the week before I go out of town, I wouldn't be like doing all of the things, but surprise, I'm going to be doing all of the things during this week because I'm a slacker. And I am going to, so like it's currently, what time is it? Almost 2 o'clock. My birthday was on Friday, but we're going out for dinner for my birthday. Not even really dinner, honestly. It's like gonna be like 3 o'clock, but that's fine. But we're going out today, and I was not productive yesterday. I really wasn't. I don't even know how I wasted so much time yesterday, but I literally wasted like the entire day. And then my friend called at like, I don't know, it was like 3:45. And she was like, hey, do you want to go to the store with me? And then we can go get dinner. And I was like, sure. So we did that. And we probably would have been done at a decent time. But, you know, everywhere is short-staffed, which, you know, I'm not blaming anyone for that. It wasn't like upsetting. It was just like, well, there went my day. So we were there for like 2 hours, which again, like, it's not really anybody's fault. And I'm not mad at the restaurant, obviously. But it was just like, well, okay, there went that. So then it was so late and we were just like, you know what? Let's just go see a movie. So we went and saw the new Batman, and oh my goodness. If you like Batman, go see that movie. It was so good. Like, oh my gosh. I am obsessed with that movie. I would watch it again and again and again. Like, honestly, if anyone else wanted to go see it, I would be like, yes, let's go right now. I'm so down. It was, oh my gosh, it was so good. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. I would literally watch it over and over. It was just absolutely fantastic. Probably one of the best movies I've seen in a really, really, really long time. Like, oh my gosh, it was amazing. I honestly can't say enough good things about it. It was so good. And I mean, if you're around my age, you probably grew up, you know, and were obsessed with Twilight. And even though those movies are not like the best movies ever, they're Twilight, and and Robert Pattinson, you guys, like, I'm obsessed with Robert Pattinson. I have been since Twilight. And It was just, oh my gosh. It was so good, and it was so nice to see him in like something different, but that wasn't like incredibly strange because, you know, after Twilight, he was like, nope, just gonna do really weird things. And he has done it, you guys. He has done it. And yeah, so it was nice to just like watch the movie and be like, wow, this is really good. Like, oh my gosh, it was so good. It was so good. And it like, I was talking about it with one of my friends, but it was like, it had like a couple of those really good like Batman tropes that, but it like the whole movie wasn't really like Batman tropey, if that makes sense. It was just, it was really good. They did a really, really fantastic job, and I need the next one like right now. Right now. It was so, so good, you guys. Obsessed. Okay, so moving on from that for the moment. We'll see how long that lasts, but it was really good, honestly. If you like Batman, I think you will enjoy it. Okay, so the question is, I want to use these. Okay, that wasn't a question, that was a statement. But the question is, do I want to take up all that space? Because this is a big, big box because it's made for a teacher planner. I think I'm just gonna do it. Why not? So I guess instead of, maybe we won't use the circles. Maybe we'll just use 2 of these. And then, and then what? And then what do we do? Well, that's a great question. I'm so glad you asked. I have no idea. Go figure. Oh, goodness. Because, like, I feel like the other sections are going to look so bland. Maybe we just use golds. Which, for gold, I'm just going to use this instead of the mega book. Good Lord. I'm not really a fan of, like, the shapes of the gold stickers in the mega book. Or really the shapes of the stickers in there in general. That's probably why I continue to, like, not actually use it. I think I'm going to put this way. And here's the thing, is writing in here might be a little bit difficult because it's up and down, but also I don't think it'll be like the end of the world by any means. I can write outside of it. Actually, that's what I'm going to do. I think, maybe I want to make it where I can like cover up those dots. I guess I could just do it this way. I wanted to do it the other way for some reason, like really badly, but it's fine. So we'll put it like that. And then I can write like what the verse, like the title of the verse, what the verse, like where the verse is. I don't know. I don't know how to explain that. You know what I mean? That part, and then write the actual verse in the box. I think that will work well. So, and then maybe we'll do this one the other way around. You know, I've gotten really good at layering boxes at the top of spreads after all of my adventures in my, you know, my journal. Jeez, words are really not my friend today, like at all. So then for this one, I'll just write it all in that box, and that's totally fine. I just didn't want like all of those in a row. I thought that would be kind of boring, I guess, repetitive maybe. I'm not really sure what word I want there, but yeah, I guess repetitive, kind of boring. So now it'll be a little bit more interesting to look at. So we'll do that there, and then we'll layer this one up at the top again, like on the other side. So I was re-watching one of my videos the other day, and I realized that you can like see the time on my watch all the time because I constantly am going like this, which then makes the time show up. So I'm sorry if that bothers anyone. I didn't really realize that that was a thing. Let's date this before I forget. So let me grab this dates and holidays, and there are these like clover ones. So I think that would be fun. Since this is St. Patrick's Day week, let's also grab a March while we're here. And I'm just gonna go ahead and use these so I don't hate my life trying to get that out of there. I guess I don't really need it to say March because, like, you know, oh gosh, that was rude. But yeah, I also have to figure out what I'm going to do with these pages because I started, I think I might just have to like create a new planner to put all of these in because I started the year in a horizontal, and then in February I like tried to use something else for a hot minute, and I like really did not do well in February at all. And then, oh, but also in February I was trying to do like to Bible study every day, and that wasn't working for me. It wasn't gonna happen because I wanted to spend like a lot of time doing it, but I didn't have a lot of time to do it every day. And it was just like, it was too time consuming. So I like just wasn't doing it. But the way that I'm doing it now, it doesn't take very long, and I'm actually like enjoying it and getting, I don't know, I feel like it's actually like resonating with me, I guess. I was gonna say useful, but that's definitely not the right word. But yeah, so that's where I'm at with that. So I have stuff, back to my original point of that. I have like a ton of stuff combined together, and it's like, it doesn't make sense, and it's everywhere, and yeah, it's a whole thing. So I'm probably gonna have to like put together something to put these pages in. So yeah. And then I think what I'm gonna do, if I'm doing a good job of keeping up with this, I think I'm going to buy one of the 18-month faith planners that just came out. If, you know, within the next couple months, I'm actually like, feel like I'm keeping up with this and like it would be worth the money. Which I hope that I am, because I want to keep up with this. I just kind of suck at it. I don't know. I'm really good at making excuses and reasons as to why I shouldn't be doing it, and I should be doing something else instead. So yeah. Okay. So mostly right now I have clovers, but this has flowers in it, so I feel like I also need to just go ahead and bring in the flowers. Because, and also I feel like it works because Sunday is the first day of spring. So I feel like that is, like, I feel like that makes sense. So I think I want to like kind of line this bottom area. I don't want to get too carried away because I do want to have all the space to write that I need. So maybe we just do like a little bit down in this corner, and then we do like some in the sidebar maybe. I'm also thinking about putting a box in the sidebar to like write a prayer, maybe. That's kind of like, I don't know, that to me seems like the right thing to do, like what I want to do. So I think I'm gonna try that also. I'm just gonna put this little bit of leaf down here, just a little leaf action in there, and then maybe this little clover. You know, it's funny, I originally was not planning on bringing in gold into this spread, but then I realized that like the quotes I wanted to use were gold, and I was like, well, here we go. Gold it is. Ugh. Okay, I have this weird thing. When it's this many, I really don't like using the little scissors. And maybe that's weird, but it just like, it kind of bothers me to use the little scissors when I could just do this and it's like one shot and it's done. Maybe that's just like the extremely logical side of my brain being like, no, why would you use those little scissors to do that? Like, that's silly. I don't know. Anybody else? Anybody else like that? It's just like one of those weird little quirks where I'm like, well, maybe not completely necessary, but this is what's happening, so. Oh no. How am I gonna get this off of here? Oh, praise. I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna get that. I think what needs to happen with these nails is I need to like actually start using my tweezers. I I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab a gold box to put here, or maybe a green box. I wonder if there's a green one that would kind of match. Hello, there we go. It's like, hello, green. Where are the full boxes? Did I miss them? Yes, I did. You know what? Let's just throw in another shade of green, because why not? This kind of matches like the numbers at the top, so I think that will work. And I know it's not a super big box, but I also know that the other side, like the long one, is going to be too long, so for the space that I have. So we'll do that, and then we'll take some of these and just like decorate around it, maybe. Oh boy. It's relatively straight. It's not exactly what I wanted, but it will do. And we'll put this down here just because we have it and it's already together. I kind of covered that E up, but that's okay, 'cause I know what it says. We'll do this. And then this pink flower that I pulled out and then just like didn't do anything with. We can put that right there. See, and now with just like the one, I'm like, yeah, I just need the little scissors. Weird things that happen in my brain. Okay. And then I just have this little piece that I feel like I should just use. Maybe, there we go. Maybe we just put it down here. Okay, now the question is, do I want to put any more in, or am I okay? I don't know. Part of me wants to, and the other part of me is like, no, it's fine. It's good. It's good. The struggle is real. I think it's just because this washi is so dark, I feel like I need to bring in more color, you know? But I don't want to like really put it up here because it'll be in the way of writing in these boxes. And I don't really want to put anything in these because I really fill in all this space. So the struggle. Maybe I just keep going up this side over here a little bit more. And then we call it good. No. I want to use this piece, but I just don't know where it's going to work. Because I feel like it needs to go this way. Maybe I put it here. This is not really taking up any space there, like, at all. But it is adding just a little bit of color up there. Okay. Okay. All right. Making progress. Let's take this one, maybe. If I can get it out of here. Please, paper, can I have the sticker? Thank you. Oh gosh, well, I just closed that book, so that's fine. That's fine. Whatever, sticker book. Do what you want. Anybody else ever feel like their sticker books just like, oh gosh, like I feel like stickers and sticker books just have like minds of their own, and they're just like, no, I'm gonna do what I want. And you're like, oh, okay, well, it's rude, but all right. Whatever. Kind of rude, but okay. Maybe that's just me. Oh, goodness. All right. I do feel like I need to add some color up into this. Would this bother me right here? Probably. Like, it's probably going to be hard to, like, write there, but you know what? I'm going to do it anyway. Am I done? I think I am. I think this is good. It's cute. I like it. Let me move some things. Okay, planner. I also really would like to have one of the like 18-month planners because it's not colorful. So that would be cool. But there we have it. I think this is cute. It's simple, but also like really decorative at the same time. I think the numbers at the top really help too. But yeah, so there we have it. My faith spread. I forgot what this was. What the heck? My faith spread for the week of March 14th through the 20th. I almost said April, so that's awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, I would really appreciate if you gave it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of my videos, you can hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.